Right, on we go. Extra time. As you might expect, the Manchester United-Juventus game dominating the questions today. First of all, fine way to get us started. I want the whole crew to apologise to Man United. You guys haven't given United a glimpse of hope or a glimmer or whatever fraction of hope.
Sick to death of these apologise tweets.
I know.
No.
Didn't expect you to.
No.
Didn't expect you to come out with a flying apology somehow.
Why would you apologise?
Yeah.
For a team that got lucky?
Yeah. Have you ever given United a glimmer of a hope?
To do what?
Well, apparently we've never done that, according to this questioner.
Oh, you thought they'd get out of the group before a ball was kicked.
Right.
When that draw was made, you thought United would get out of the group.
And that, by definition, is a glimmer of hope.
But that's more than a
And that's what they'll do. They'll get out of the group.
Yeah.
So what are we apologising for?
Is it fair to say we didn't give them a glimmer of hope today in Turin?
Did you?
No.
Okay.
And especially not after 80 minutes.
No.
Well, you're right.
It looked ugly for a while.
Right.
Very ugly for a
Raph,
while.
we're looking for someone prepared to apologise. Are you man enough to step up to the plate here?
I've done nothing to offend Man United fans. So
Have you?
no, sorry, not for this one. I apologise for not apologising.
Did you give United a glimmer of a hope, though? Or were you guilty of that?
Did I make Juventus favourites? Yes. Did I think that Juventus win by hundreds of goals? No. But I don't think United's problems have been solved by this result. I think it's fair to say. And I think going into the derby, I still, if you ask me, don't give them much of a hope to get a result against City.
Yes.
This paper's it's a papering over the crack.
Measure that glimmer.
But it's a good it's a great result. But let me just tell you, and I can't speak for the boys. But don't waste your time sending in tweets about apologising because it ain't happening.
You're just not
ever.
Somehow you just spoke for us.
Well, I'm saying I ain't
apologise for that.
I'm happy you spoke for me there.
Hey, Seb apologised to Wayne Rooney. Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, what a muppet.
Talking of ex-Manchester United players, I needed your help in deciphering this question, Shaka, so maybe you can explain.
Because quite clearly I'm fluent in gibberish.
Exactly what he was getting. After Ronaldo's celebration, will United fans stop considering him as one of their own, I think was what was saying.
Just read what he said, and then we'll try to infer
as he was on loan to a certain
to
club. So what actually is being asked here?
I think what France Moadi, I'll assume that's his name, is saying is Ronaldo has always been a Manchester United player.
Right.
He just went on loan to Real Madrid for a little bit.
Do you think United fans genuinely thought that? Nine years into his
that's a very long loan. and if there was any hope that he was ever going to come back to Manchester United, when he went and showed his abs, I think that it's not the usual, hey, this is my former team sort of feeling type celebration. He showed the Craig special, the abs.
And he's quite right. And sorry, I missed that bit after the goal, but he did celebrate, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quite rightly so. Yeah. I mean, I can't be diddled with all this.
Right.
Not
so you didn't see Ronaldo showing his abs? You didn't?
I saw him show the abs. I didn't see anything else. But, you know, the guy was a phenomenon at Man United, and then he went away and got even better, which was incredible.
So, how long until you get the abs to that point? Is it happening?
Well, 9 years. Is that the theme of?
I can't tell you. I've been bashing away at these abs now for a long time, many a year, and I've never been able to pull it off.
Raph, I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that you didn't have any issue with Ronaldo's celebrating a goal in Turin.
No, why would I have any issues with him?
Well, United fans are saying, well, it's against his old team, and sometimes players don't celebrate scoring.
No,
should we not? But it's 9 years for
Shall we we need to put a poll on ESPN FC about what fans moan the most. We do, of the big clubs. We need to get all the big clubs and get some, because we'll have a Twitter poll at ESPN FC.
Who would you vote for?
Right.
Do you know, I don't know. Arsenal fans had their time.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Sure, right?
Yes, go on.
Yeah. I have an issue with players not celebrating.
Right.
It really winds me up, especially those who've been to 6 or 7 different clubs. The fans don't really remember that they were there for half a year, and they don't celebrate. That really annoys me.
Yeah.
You're being paid by Juventus. Go and celebrate if you score for them.
I agree.
I agree fully with
And
Ralph.
so-
Paul Pogba didn't celebrate tonight.
That's silly.
He scored?
Probably wasn't his goal.
I've
That's
seen
probably
players.
what-
I've seen players who have been who have spent 3 months, 6 months at a club,
Right.
and go back and score and don't celebrate. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
What about James Rodriguez against Real in the Champions League last year? That was stupid. That got me angry.
Yes.
Carry on.
Okay. Thank you, Shaq.
Well,
Anytime.
on the subject of anger, and we can't get away from the Man United game tonight, as previous pros, how would you have reacted if you saw your manager behaving how Mourinho does? And I think probably what he did at the end of the game, cupping the air. Any problem at all?
First of all, I wouldn't have seen him because I would have been acknowledging my teammates for the result that we got together on the field.
Ali would have been diving looking for a penalty.
Also, a
After
very
the
valid
game.
point. Yes, after the kick. Yes. After it was over. Yes. I don't think I would have seen my manager do it, but if he did it, I would not have cared one bit, one way or the other.
Correct. I mean, I don't like it from our perspective, sat here, or from my perspective. But if I was playing in that team, I wouldn't be particularly bothered about it. I think there have been bigger issues in the management side than him doing that. The one issue I do have was with Bonucci coming over, because that's just clear. I mean, Mourinho's just
That made it an issue, I think.
Mourinho's just been silly, and Bonucci, you know, he's probably annoyed that they've lost. Well, he will be annoyed they've just lost the 2 late goals. But then he comes over in the usual scenario up with the arms out, asking him why he's doing it. I mean, just get
I didn't have much of an issue with Mourinho cupping his ears after taking abuse. But Craig's right. Bonucci coming over does make it an incident, and all of a sudden, no, it's a talking point. When otherwise, and I'm sure it's happened, I'm sure a number of other managers have done it, it just kind of goes by.
When you think about it, though, it is him. And there might be some United players in the dressing room or on the bus saying, well, there we go.
Stolen our thunder.
It's all about him again, isn't it? 2 late goals.
Yeah, but Rafa, again, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. He has personal history with Juventus, doesn't he, as former Inter manager? Does that lend anything to this?
Well, that is the background. He showed the Juventus fans the 3 fingers for the treble that he won with Juventus when they booed him at Old Trafford. So this is really just a continuation of that, if you will. I think you can probably forgive him for that. What I find a bit more annoying is that afterwards, after winning and after he's getting this result, he straight went into the political dimension of things again, saying how wonderful the police escort was that the team bus got in Juventus, and how it would be so much nicer if Man United got similar kind of attention in Manchester. I mean, not just for 1 second, you know, he could just relax and be happy. He just immediately had to kind of put it on and blame someone, and it's a bit exhausting. But I think for the gesture itself, we can let him off.
Yeah. Hey, he could be in the Europa League where he was a couple of years ago, and that's called a segue.
So he showed the Juventus fans the 3 fingers. Well, you know what finger they were showing him. That was very clear.
Yes.
And so he's complaining about, well, you know, they were being rude and insulting me and my family. So well, what else is?
Yeah.
You go back to that segue again.
Yes, the segue which I tried to craft from Europa League, Jose
He said something
Mourinho.
about Europa League. Just pick it up from there.
Pick it up from Europa League and the boys will cut it. Right?
I like this question for Robert. Which Europa League match are you looking forward most to watching tomorrow?
Final.
No, tomorrow.
Oh,
That's
tomorrow.
that's not tomorrow.
I'm out of this one because I'm off tomorrow.
No, but I know you'll be at home.
What
watching.
the choices?
I've
What the
got
choices?
family things to do.
I'm going to go with Bate Borisov against Chelsea. Simply because I want to see Alvaro Morata keeping that hot streak going.
All right.
Could he keep scoring goals? Yes, he could.
You just like saying Bate Borisov, don't you? I know.
Well, no, but if you want me to say it again, I'll say it again. Bate Borisov.
Yeah. Very nicely done, Shaka.
What are the choices?
You can have, let me read them off. You can have
I don't know what games are on.
Vorskla against Qarabag. There's
Yeah,
one
that's
for
the
you.
one.
Yeah.
I'll stop there.
Olympiacos against
No, that Volskar Qarabag one.
Who? Yeah,
Volskar Qarabag.
That's a grudge match, isn't it?
Where are those teams from, Shaq?
Europe.
Thus the Europa League. Ooh, you're clever.
Right, us Man United haters will get off now.
Right,
Shall we?
indeed.
That's all of us.
Yes.
We're all
Apparently.
We're all off
Apparently.
as what I mean,
no-
not that we're all United haters.
But no apologies. We won't apologise for coming back tomorrow either. ESPN FC. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back
I know it's
tomorrow.
great. Shaka, you're
Volskar
alone.
Qarabag.
We'll see you then.